Peace, good people. Bald Ted Haverford here, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you do choose to subscribe and stay. Make sure you go through and watch a few of my older videos. It doesn't matter if they're a year old, 2 years old, 6 months, 3 months. Whenever you find them, there is something in it for you, okay? So subscribe, comment, like, share. But thank you so much. I hope that you do choose to stay. Now, for my OGs and my returnees, hello there. You know I love you guys and I appreciate you. And your dedication means everything, okay? So we are currently in a full moon in Virgo, okay? Full moon in Virgo. So it doesn't matter if you don't have any Virgo energy in your chart, as far as like your big three or um, anything like in your outer planets. We all have something in the sixth house, which is Virgo's house. So right now, everybody's sixth house is full and lit up. And the sixth house is all about service, okay? And it's more so service to others, being of service, maybe customer service, maybe a caregiver. You find a lot of people who are in the medical field have a lot of Virgo type placements because they're right in alignment with that service energy, okay? It can also be an energy of taking care of your body. Sometimes it can be an extreme energy where you are very critical of your body. So you may tend to work out a lot, or you're very what's the word? You may go overboard with your diets, or just extreme. And for some people, and I hate to say this, to hope it doesn't trigger anyone, but sometimes there's a lot of extreme body morphia attached to that Virgo house. Just kind of depends on what's aspecting it, what's conjuncting it, because some things can make that sixth house, or wherever you have Virgo, some other planets conjuncting that Virgo energy can make it extreme and off balance, okay? Either way, we are all under the scope of making sure that we are servicing ourselves. We are doing unto others as we'd have them do unto us. We are really making sure that we give out an energy that we want to receive back, okay? This full moon in Virgo makes you make sure that what you are giving is what you are receiving, okay? If that makes sense. That just to kind of sum that up. So this is an energy also of reciprocity. Okay, so if you're in one-sided or uneven relationships, uneven friendships, just off balance relationships and partnerships and situationships, anything dealing with other people, if it's lopsided, if it's not balanced, if you're giving more than you're receiving, or if you're receiving more than you're giving, all of that is going to be balanced out with this full moon in Virgo, because we are here for balance, okay? And we're here to be patient with one another. So if you're around people who are not patient with you, that's off balance. If you are around people that you're not patient with, that's off balance. You're not serving a purpose. You're not servicing them in the way that you would like to be serviced, okay? So I just wanted to say all of that, because that is what this reading is going to be about, okay? This reading is going to pick up on the energy of the full moon, okay? So before I go any further, let's go ahead and welcome in the spirit of love, the spirit of light, the spirit of wholeness, the sweet spirit of balance, the sweet spirit of accuracy and honesty and truth. Thank you, sweet spirit, for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message for the collective that will soon be here to view this full moon in Virgo reading. Okay, Ashe. So I got two decks here, but I think I'm going to stick with well, I may pull from both, but I'm going to start with my lunar deck. So let's go ahead and get a really good shuffle going here. If I got any jumpers, I'll absolutely take them. And I do not read reversals unless I am guided to. Ashe. I'm not going to take those. one good thing you guys can do, and even though the full moon peaked yesterday on the 24th, just always keep in mind that you can use that full moon energy, because you can begin to feel its effects 2 days before the full moon and 2 days after the full moon. So if you didn't get a chance to do any type of moon work or spells or rituals pertaining to this full moon in Virgo energy, don't sleep on tonight. Tonight the energy is still as potent. Okay, so if you can, get it in. It's one simple thing you can do is, well, I guess it depends on what you are calling in. If you're calling in abundance, you can work with a green candle. If you're calling in clarity and intuition, you can work with a white candle. If you're calling in wanting to be able to walk more in your truth, speak your truth, and not be halted in how you express yourself, then you want to work with the blue candle. Okay, I don't recommend doing anything that calls for a lot of action with this energy. Okay, so like working with a red candle, working with an orange candle, I would save those for more fiery like energies, more fiery like moons. Virgo moon is very laid back. Okay, so this is not a moon that you want to use to be aggressive with your magic. This is not aggressive magic moon energy. Okay, this is really going in, working on self, making sure that self is in alignment, making sure that self is, again, doing unto others as self would want others to do to them. So it's a lot of introspection and self-reflection energy, right? So you don't want to spill out or leak out energy. You really want to try to preserve, reserve, and conserve a lot of your energy. Okay, so orange candles and red candles are going to cause you to leak out, and this is a time to fill up, to plug and fill up. And matter of fact, not only plug and fill up, but put some away as well, so you can have a reservoir. Okay, because we are going to move into another full moon in March, which will be Aries season. I think we'll have a full moon probably in Libra. I'm assuming it'll be in Libra, and the new moon will be in Aries. So that'll be more of a time where you can begin to cultivate more energetic workings, okay? But not the full moon in Aquarius, okay? Nevertheless, I'm wishing full moon bliss to all. So far, the Queen of Wands has come out. So someone is feeling very confident, very powerful, very encouraged and enthusiastic about something. Show me more and show me clearly. Don't take those. Show me more and show me clearly. Show me clearly if there's any jumpers. There we go. The Page of Swords and the Star card. So Aquarius has shown itself. The Star card is representative of Aquarius. So again, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Star card. So I believe that someone has had an awakening for sure, an awakening in a new creativity. So this kind of feels like, so far with just these three cards, I'm definitely going to pull more. But so far with these three cards, I believe that someone is starting some type of a venture, some type of wish fulfillment. Like you may have gotten an opportunity of a lifetime, so to speak. When you get something, you've been presented or have the ability or the opportunity to do something that feels like a lifetime wish come true. Okay, so let's keep going. But yes, someone has, and you're confident and confident about it. You're very confident, almost like you may have done some type of, someone may have done some type of spell work, not with this moon. It feels like it may have been done. I'm feeling like it was done with the Leo moon. And I don't remember when we had the full moon in Leo, but that's something you can Google and find out. But energetically and spiritually, I'm feeling like you possibly done something around that full moon in Leo. And it was recent. It wasn't that far back. I can't remember when, but it wasn't that far back. Maybe the beginning of February, possibly. I don't know, but just check that out. But it feels like it's something that you did around that time frame that put you in position. It put you in formation. It gave you you got some type of okay to do something. You got the green light to go ahead and do something. And not only did you receive strength, but you also received like a boost of confidence. Okay. Oh, okay. Four of Pentacles and the Chariot, okay? So Cancer has now shown itself. But whatever it is, it's definitely going to bring about some type of prosperity. Four of Pentacles talks all about prosperity. Four of Pentacles can also talk about like being possessive with your prosperity. Borderline stingy. But sometimes people stinginess comes about for different reasons. Sometimes you're stingy because you've experienced extremes amount of poverty, or you grew up in poverty. So you promised yourself that if you ever got in a position, of prosperity, that you would hold on to it. But Spirit is telling me that you must let go of the grip that you have on to your mindset when it comes to prosperity. Only because I feel like whatever it is that you've been granted the opportunity to do, you're going to receive windfalls of money. So you don't have to grip tight like you're not going to get anymore. Matter of fact, I'm hearing share and share alike. Bless people. Reciprocity. I'm getting a message. Ashe. Bring it in. Okay, so some of you may owe someone some money, and it's been a long time, and you never paid them back. Spirit is saying that you're about to come into prosperity, into some type of financial gain. Pay that person back. You are being blessed with the abundance, so you can pay somebody back. Now, that may resonate with all of you. It may resonate with just a few of you, but I do know that it's going to resonate with some of you. Okay. And the reason that I'm getting that you need to pay that person back is because they're in a position of need right now, and you paying them back. See, they don't even expect that you're going to pay them back. They have no clue because it's been a long time. It's been years, okay? Y'all might not even be friends or may not even be in communication with one another. But Spirit is saying find them, mail it to them, cash app it to them. If you are still in talking, then pay them back. Not because, ooh, you owe a debt. Yes, you do owe a debt, but more so it's because they need you to be a blessing to them right now because they need it. They need what you owe them. But it's not going to come off as you owe me this. It's going to come off as a blessing because that's how long it's been. They may have forgot, maybe not. I doubt it. Most humans don't forget when somebody owes them money. But I don't think that it's something that they've just been holding on all these years to. Okay, so when they do receive it from you, it's going to be more of it's almost like you're going to be answering some type of financial prayer. They may be praying. You may owe them $123, and they've been praying for, oh God, if you just, somehow make it where I can get $120. And then boom, here you go, cash app them just out of the blue. Or boom, you see them, drop it off over their family member's house, whatever, however you give it to them. To them, it's going to be a prayer answered. But to you, it's you paying off a debt that you've been done owed them. And you're in a position to, financially do it, and plus you're trying to smooth out your earthly debts, right? But yes, there is something that is coming in behind this opportunity. I know that someone for sure did, whether it was mental magic, whether it was verbal magic, whether it was actual physical ritual spell type magic. You did something, said something, conjured something, casted something. You did something that helped bring this opportunity for prosperity into fruition. And again, it feels like it was around that Leo new that Leo full moon. Okay, I'll put it down in the my description when the full moon in Leo was. Okay, I'll put it in there. And it could have been, now that I'm thinking about it, it could have been the new moon in Leo as well. It just feels like a Leo moon phase. So if it was the new moon in Leo, then it was August 2023. If it was the full moon in Leo, then it was sometime late January, early February. Okay, but either way, I'm going to put the definite dates in the description. Okay, but somebody did something, some wheels began to turn around one of those cosmic moon phases that put this energy here into action. Okay, I'll show me more and show me clearly. See? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. The moon card. Something was done around a moon phase, okay? And let me tell you something. Many of you don't even know that you did this. Many of you just said a simple prayer. And I feel like some of you may have even doubted what you said. I mean, you said the prayer, you believed in it when you said it, but you probably didn't put a lot of faith and dedication and determination into it. You probably just said it out of autopilot praying. That's what I call the prayers, where you just kind of lay down and you just, you go through your, whatever you say. Some people still say the little kindergarten now, lay me down to sleep, pray. Some people still say that. Some people say their own thing. And then some people have oh, dear God, if you can just give me such and such, a dear universe, if you can just, so you may have just went through a little spiel, okay, a little autopilot prayer. And it worked. It worked. It was heard. That rocket of desire that you shot into the universe with that little autopilot prayer worked. Okay. So I feel like many of you probably don't even realize that your prayer has been answered, because it may not look like what you asked for. But hopefully if you're here and you're watching this reading, your mind is thinking and you're like, you know what? I actually have got what I asked for back in August, or I did get something that I asked for in early February, late January. Some of you have received something that you asked for in a very lightweight way, and you don't even recognize it, okay? So far we have Cancer, Pisces, and Aquarius here, okay? Now, the reading is not just for those readings. I'm sorry, just for those signs. But if you are Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, listen up and listen, closely, because there is something here for you for sure. But the reading is for whomever is resonating with it, okay? And if you are resonating with it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, sweet spirit. Show me clearly. 5 of Pentacles. I see, I know that the reason that you are holding on to money, holding on to this new prosperity, holding on to this abundance, and you got this black knuckle grip onto your money. And I know why. 5 of Pentacles talks about loss. It talks about it, and I said that. Okay? I said somebody may have grown up in poverty. Somebody may have been in a relationship and your mate spent all your money, stole all your money, or maybe y'all just hit bad times and everything went rock bottom, okay? Or somebody had to file bankruptcy and it's been a long time coming. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe somebody's 7 years for that bankruptcy was up in August, or maybe it was up in February. So it's something that's going on that has something to do energetically, and mentally. You're getting your prosperity, but it's almost like a warning is coming in not to hog it. but it's almost like there's an energy in you that's battling with that not to hog it, because you were so used to, you had a very lackadaisical mindset, a poverty-stricken mindset, because you've experienced a lot of financial losses. I'm talking to somebody who's taken a lot of L's, and not just here recently. I think that you've been up and down and up and down and up and down financially since a child. You may have witnessed your parents being financially strapped on a regular basis. You might didn't have everything that you needed, as a child. Okay, you had the bare minimum on as a teenager. Okay, you may have had a child young, so a lot of the money that you made had to go directly to your child, because so you didn't have a lot of extra money to do some of the things that teenagers at that time were doing. Okay, so place the energy where it belongs. Okay, because everybody's story is going to be different, and only you know the intricate details of your life. But if you're resonating with it, then you know where to place this energy, right? But I knew somebody was struggling with letting, you're holding on to it, because you will begin to hold on to it now that it's flowing in, afraid to spend it. And if you don't know, because I'm, a lot of people talk about, the law of attraction and all that good stuff. So what I'm about to say, has been circulating for years, but it is the truth. And that is, money is a currency. You can't hold it. You have to let it flow. It has to be able to flow and move. It has to be able to go up, down, in, out, north, south, east, west. When you hold the money, when you are afraid to spend it, when your mindset is stuck on what you have, then more can't come in, because you're only focused on what you have. You're scared to spend what you have, so you're only going to have what you have. So you have to be willing to let it go. So a little trick that I do when I'm spending, especially large sums of money, but even small sums, anything beyond $10, I say this little thing. I always tell it to go and go freely and bring all your friends back. So that's how I try to keep a money flow going in my life. Okay, so I just wanted to share that little tip with you, because maybe that's something you can do, but you have to truly believe that when you let it go, it's going to come back tenfold. Okay. All right, show me more and show me clearly. Show me more and show me clearly. Thank you. Ashe. Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So you may come upon some decisions here soon. Something that is going to call for you to be very bold and very original. Is going to cause you to use a lot of your personal power. Okay, so this could be something different for everybody, but I do believe it has everything to do with creativity. It has everything to do with something that you do so well that a lot of people around you probably don't do it. They're in awe that you can do it. You may have people around you that are a little jealous that you do this thing, but there is some decision that's going to come up about it. Okay, you have recently been blessed with some type of inspiration, and everything is just going back to what I'm saying. I feel like I'm repeating what I said in the very beginning when the first three cards came out. Some type of opportunity made its way to you, by way of like the autopilot prayer, by way of some very practical magic, by way of some type of mental magic, some type of verbal magic, or you may have set up shop, set up an altar, work with deities, angels, guides, okay, ancestors. You may have actually did a spell, a ritual to call something in, or it could have been as simple as you saying, "Dear God, please give me." Okay, like I said a few minutes ago, that autopilot prayer worked. Okay, so something inspired you to do it, though. So I believe that you may have, I don't know if you've listened to someone, or back early last year, you may became inspired by someone that you begin to follow, someone that you may have met someone that inspired you. Somebody inspired you. Someone was placed on your path, okay? Possibly around the same time that you called something into fruition for yourself. But somebody, you were inspired by somebody. Okay, could have been, something. You could have watched The Secret for the first time. For some of you, it could have been that you watched something that attracted you to spirituality. It attracted you to the law, the different laws, of the universe. Somebody may have read a book. Something inspired you. And with that inspiration came magnetism, right? And things just begin to open and flow to you. Okay, and I believe it was little bits at a time. I don't think it was big macro things. It seemed like it was little micro things. Little bit. And for some of you, you probably didn't pay it any attention. And then some of you may have seen all of these little bitty micro blessings coming into your life. And now it's like little bitty pieces of a puzzle. And now you got a lot of the pieces. So it's the whole puzzle isn't together, but enough of it. You have enough pieces to the puzzle that you can see what God, the universe, source energy, infinite intelligence, whatever you call it, you're seeing what the universe is doing. You can see it. You can see it clearly, even though it's not finished. You can tell what the universe is bringing into your life, and you're already benefiting from it. Okay, Temperance, Sag has entered the chat. Okay, listen. This feels like it's telling you to take your time and enjoy every piece of this bliss. That's what this feels like. It's telling you to don't over indulge, but don't under indulge. Stay neutral so you can receive from both ends in a very balanced manner, okay? Because remember from the very beginning what I spoke about, what this Virgo full moon energy, one of the things that it consists of is being balanced, being of service to yourself and being of service to others, and then servicing others the way you would want others to service you. Okay, so that's what this Temperance card is all about. Okay, and I'm glad it came out to confirm what I was speaking of before I had even began to lay cards. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. Spirit, give me a card of solution, resolve. If there's anything else to say, any more enlightenment, any more inspiration to share, show me clearly. Show me clearly. Going once, going twice. There we go. 8 of Swords. Okay, and I know exactly what this is talking about because I was already feeling it when I touched on it a little bit. When I said some of y'all may have shot that rocket of desire into the ethers through that autopilot prayer, and you didn't even really believe it. You really just was saying something because that's what you were taught to do as a child. Say your prayers before you go to bed. So some of y'all just did that and you didn't really believe what you said was even going to come true. Well, what I'm hearing is stop doing that. What the 8 of Swords is saying is stop doing that, because what you're doing is you're putting restriction on God. You're putting restrictions on the universe. Energetically, you're putting restrictions on your blessings. You're putting restrictions on your bliss, because if you don't believe in it, it can't fully manifest itself. And I believe that this 8 of Swords energy, it makes you I feel like it makes you feel like you'll pray for something, and maybe at the minute that you're praying for it, you feel like it's coming. But as soon as you start praying, then you feel powerless. You start doubting it. You don't necessarily feel a connection to it. And then, you get in your head and you start thinking about everything that could happen and why this blessing ain't going. It's like you kill the vibe. You kill your own vibe. So this is a warning card. Stop killing your own vibe. Once you set your mind and your mouth to call in a manifestation, say it and then let it go. Matter of fact, don't even think about it no more. Definitely don't doubt it, but don't even sit and ponder on it. Because once you say it, be bold enough, be powerful enough, be confident enough to know that your command was heard. Okay? And none of our words come back void. That's why you must be careful what you say. Okay? Only speak what you want. Speak life, because everything that we say, we see. Okay? All right. Well, if you stayed for the entirety of this reading, may you receive all that time back. I am very appreciative for those of you who stayed with me. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And again, like if you resonated with this message. Namaste.